Greetings fellow members of the Esoteric Order of Gamers. It's an unexpected unboxing today because in the post today I got this wonderful looking box. It's Hannibal and Hamilcar, and this is from Phalanx Games. This was kickstarted about a year ago and I didn't expect to get this because I'd forgotten all about it. In fact, I helped the guys out with my rules summary, which I think is in this game, I'm not exactly sure. And then I forgot all about it, and they very kindly sent me a copy which arrived today. So let's check it out. It looks really nice, even just from the cardboard outside. Inside it looks even better. Look at that. Nicely packed. We've got some protective bits on the corners here, which is always good. And a nice big square box. Now this is the 20th anniversary edition of this game. And it's a bit of a classic. It's a card-driven war game. And as I was saying in my last unboxing, I don't have enough historical stuff in my collection. So here's another one. Fantastic. I do have the original edition. Let me just get it. And here it is. Actually, this isn't an original edition. This is the Valley Games edition. And I've never actually played it, I'm ashamed to say. I never got around to playing it. Anyway, enough about that old edition. Let's put that aside and look at this lovely new one. We have here like some extra stuff as well. Oh, a couple of little expansion sets. But let's check out the main box. Well, we've got some cards and figures and dice and stuff. So, it's a very large dice here. Look at this. This is unusual because usually when we open a box there's a rule book on the top. Wow, big, chunky dice. Symbols on them. We've got some cards. Have a look at those in a moment. Handy Ziploc bags. And some figures, and this is certainly a huge leap forward over the last edition. It's got some quite large and impressive looking figures. Here's our rulebook, big square rulebook. Nice spacious design which makes it easy to read. Now, I believe there are some changes to the game from the last edition, which are designed to make it play a bit faster. But there's quite a lot there. Look at all that. Pretty chunky stuff. Now we've got, oh, there's a big thick book, a scenario book. That's interesting. Wow. Oh, look at this. We've actually got different wars. Second Punic War, invasion of Italia. Wow. There's a lot of stuff here. Looking forward to a bit of ancient wargaming. It's been a while. Certainly the level of variety there is pretty stunning. Wow. That's that. Then we've got a playbook. What's this? Historical background, game objective. We want you to enjoy this from the very beginning, so you don't need to study the rulebook and scenario book to begin playing. Read this playbook and complete the tutorials. Oh, I see, this is a tutorial system to teach the game to you. Very impressive. Oh, this is very impressive. Large questions, tutorials, how to learn how to play the game. That's a great idea, especially for something which is relatively complex like this. So what else have we got? Province display. That looks like a reference sheet of sorts. A short player aid. Whew. A couple of those. This may be based on my summary. I'm not sure. I don't know if they actually use my work or not, but anyway. And here's our board. And wow, it's big, but it is double-sided. Wow, very nice. That's quite impressive. And finally, some counters. Another sheet of counters. This is a nice touch. Look, there's a little piece taken out of the edge of the counter sheet so you can get it out of the box easily. And more counters. And yet more counters. Whew, there's a lot in this box. Let's check out these cards. Right, these are all the cards you get in the game. First, we've got a very large deck of strategy cards. And I'm happy to see that these are all illustrated. It's very nice how they've carried across the quite elegant and spacious design of the last edition and yet updated everything. Look at that, lots of chunky strategy goodness in that deck. Then we've got this deck, which is a battle deck. These are lovely battle options, attacking from various flanks and frontal assaults and such. This kind of reminds me of Memoir 44, attacking from different flanks. Then we've got a tactics deck, which is used when playing the Hamilcar scenario. Fire ships, flee, panic. Love this very simple and elegant design. That's quite lovely. Then we've got here some generals. All illustrated, which is great. And then finally, next we've got a nice tray of generals, and they're very impressive. They're quite large. They're made from a sort of quite soft plastic, so there's some bendy spear action going on, but of course we all know by now that if you have any bendy bits, you just have to immerse the bits that are bent into some boiled water, move them back into position and then douse them in cold water, and that should fix the bendy problems. The detail is slightly soft, but they're still very impressive miniatures and will certainly bring a lot to the table. And if you don't like miniatures, you can use counters that come with the game, but I think this is going to add a big visual kick to the game. Finally, there's a couple of little expansions. We've got Son of Macedon and Price of Failure. What do we have in here? It's another miniature. Coming with a few cards, general card, a couple of strategy cards, and a miniature. Again, a few cards. And another miniature. That's it, folks. Hannibal and Hamilcar. And it's a very impressive package. There is so much to get my teeth into here. Lots and lots of reading, lots and lots of strategy, lots and lots of options, and it's a pretty impressive package, I must say. A lovely surprise on a Thursday morning, and I'm really looking forward to getting into it. And I'm sure I will have to update my rules summary and reference for this new version when I have the time to do it, because it looks like quite a bit of work involved in redoing it. This version is quite involved. Impressive stuff, Phalanx Games. It's great to see a 20th anniversary edition of this game, and this time I really got to play it. Thanks for watching. Esoteric Order of Gamers, orderofgamers.com. Don't forget to go to the site, and don't forget to sign up for the new newsletter, which will keep you up to date with all the happenings on the Esoteric Order of Gamers. Until next time, thanks for watching.